Fellas, let me put this little bug in your ear right quick, okay? The height of masculinity is to make sure everything is up to par around you. In other words, invest in self. That includes your skin care. Most guys overlook something as simple as your skin, but who want to be walking around with skin like 40 grit sandpaper, huh? You understand, right? Well, I have some great news. T.H. Handler has created some products that will allow you to get your desired result. Did you hear me? Let me say that 2 times for the slow ones in the back. T.H. Handler has created some products that will allow you to obtain your desired result. And it's uncomplicated skincare for men. Let me show you how uncomplicated it is. In the morning, guys, wet your face with warm water. Gently rub wash onto your face, rinse face. Pat dry with towel. Last but not least, gently massage AM moisturizer evenly on your face. Now look how simple that was. So now you are ready to go out and conquer the world and come back home. And there is an evening regimen. Listen, wet your face with warm water, gently rub wash onto your face, rinse face, pat dry with towel. And you see how simple that was, guys? Because you want to be handsome, right? Because I know you don't think that you're ugly, right? You want to take preventative measures to keep your skin up to par because you don't want to end up on an episode of Pimple Poppers. T.H. Handler, uncomplicated skincare for men. Fellas, do yourself a favor and click the link down below in the description box and get you some products to enhance yourself because who don't want to be a fly guy? Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. The channel is growing. Despise not small beginnings. You understand? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tripping sometime, but I'm going to keep peddling it anyway. Support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys, and donating there. It's $Drummer1980. I do appreciate you in advance. You also can support my channel by clicking on the super thanks located under the video, guys. Donating there as well. And like how I tell each and every one of y'all, I do appreciate you 10-folds over, hands down. I'm proud that you're rocking with me. Well, family, I'm back again. You know my motto. I don't make believe, I make believers. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from the Carolinas. Columbia, South Carolina, to be exact. I hope you're having a good day today. If you're not having a good day, ask yourself why. And remember this, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we're back today again with another reaction from JB, Jason Black. This one here is a very good showing, and you will learn a lot because we going to use this as a case study, all right? And I will comment between clips. Get your popcorn and let's roll.
Let me get caller from area code 908. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Omar, calling from Trenton.
All right.
Trenton, New Jersey.
Omar from Trenton. What's on your mind?
I got a question. Why do our black politicians, especially our black mayors, why is it seems like they get caught up in the same trap that every other black mayors get caught up in? You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think they would have a sense of awareness from Kwame Kilpatrick, from Tony Mack in Trenton, from Ray Nagin, from all these other mayors that have got caught up in some type of scandal or locked up. Why do these individuals continue to think and that they can do a scandal and they're not going to come and get them? Why are y'all?
Because they're all indoctrinated from the same places, brother. These are not folks who were raised around us. Kamala Harris wasn't raised around the soil. Barack Obama wasn't raised around the soil. The rest of these folks weren't raised around the soil. So these were the Simone Sanders. These are the little girls the little black girls who were in class. And to show you what the dominant society does, they start looking at you early. They start pointing you out early. They start singling you out early. So you get taken to the side. You go to the spelling bees. You go to the little get-togethers that they have. So they take these little black girls and send them off on their own. And so from an early age, White society understands the value of acknowledging Black people. They understand that Black folks put a disproportionate amount of importance and, quite frankly, joy on white people giving them acknowledgement, that it literally changes the brain patterns when they acknowledge you. So with that being the case, just understand Simone Sanders, that's why I showed pictures of her in high school with Bill Clinton sitting there. Can you see the chick who's going to be on MSNBC looking all crazy in 20 years? And sure enough, there she is. This is grooming.
Let me chime in right quick. Guys, that is the 100% unadulterated truth. And I agree wholeheartedly without any shadow of a doubt. Guys, this is what they do, right? They look for the standout kids, the kids that's very smart, intelligent, right? And they shower them with certificates and awards. And the teachers participate, the principals, the whole community really participates. They lift this kid up, send him to governor's school, you see, do all of that. And he keep hearing rings of, oh, you are not like the rest of them. See, everything is fair and equal across the board. See, you making it. Why can't everybody just be like you, Larry Elder? Why can't everybody be like you, Kamala Harris? You smart. You intelligent. Eyes are smart. See, and what they do is just groom these children into their tools. And they're useful tools for later on down the road. See, what you have to understand about the dominant society, they always have a plan. Always, always, always. Don't you never forget that. They always have a plan. They plan 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years down the road. You understand that? They always have a plan. So now they push him out there and they go your Jesse Lee Peterson. You heard me? They go your Sheriff Clarks. You understand? They go your Candace Owens. And a lot of them know, because once they get older, they understand. They see behind the scenes, so to speak, but they still chose to go along with it. And we have a name for those people. And it is a small gray and black and white furry animal with rings around his eyes. You understand? Let's go.
Fanny Willis's and the Marilyn Mosbys and the Keisha Bottoms, yeah, they might live among Black folk, but then they gonna sit here and get promoted behind the scenes. These are conversations going behind the scenes. These are conversations going on behind the scenes. And with that being the case here, I want you to recognize that the conversations that are had with them are markedly different from the ones with us. So they're not hearing any of these things. The scrutiny that you come under, Fanny Willis able to take a look at the fact that how she got brought into office. That was the result of behind the scenes conversations. You know, you are a nigger gal. You're not like the others.
There you go.
And she's like, yes, a boss. And then as soon as she gets in the office and has her ass in the crack, she comes scrambling to Black folk, a place that she's never been before. So you say, well, how is it they do that, brother? Because these people are selected. They're handpicked. They've been groomed the whole time. When I talk about the legal community talking to each other, the education community does the same thing. Fanny Willis is somebody, Fanny Willis, Simone Sanders, Keisha Bottoms, they all their fifth grade teachers can vouch for their bootlicking credentials. Barack Obama, Andrew Gillum, Cory Booker, all of their third grade teachers literally can vouch for their bootlicking credentials. Literally. The political parties can literally go talk to their third grade teachers, and their third grade teachers will vouch for them that this nigga ain't gonna make no trouble. His parents were solid people. Like getting into the mafia, like getting into the FBI. They can do a full-blown social background check on these folks, and these people gonna check out every time. So none of these, they want to give you the illusion that these people work their way up to getting acknowledged or whatever. They were handpicked by the political parties and then thrown in front of you, and here's your candidate.
Is he not speaking the truth? Is the truth refreshing? Does it offend you? Because I just embrace the truth, because that there is the gospel. That's the gospel. All of these mayors and governors and politicians, and the first thing they say is, well, they ran the city into the ground. Look at Jackson, Mississippi. You know good and well these people are paid puppets. They figureheads. They sit there and they just take the whippings. They take the punishment. They block and they shield for the establishment. And once you understand that, you will start understanding how life works or how the system works. Whenever I heard about Fanny Willis and the police unions was endorsing her, I knew right then. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all just too slow. Guys, everybody can't make it. Just go ahead and just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Everybody is not going to be able to make it. Some people going to fall by the wayside. Some people go wither on the vine. Some people go get gobbled up, so to speak. Just make peace with it, all right? Because some of y'all are uncomfortable as I speak now. Because it seems as though it's a foreign concept. It's not a foreign concept to us. Because we understand. We can read the room. We understand, like Malcolm X and all of those guys understood, once you see the dominant society parade a black person up in the front of you, you know what time it is already. That's your first clue. It's whenever they bigging somebody up. You know in that very moment, they're not for nobody that look like me. They are for the status quo, and that's just what it is.
These folks have been blinded because they've been getting all these little compliments and pats on the back and these little awards and these little certificates. They've been getting that their whole lives, and that has been enough to convince them, nigga, I'm in. I'm in. The rest of you on the outside, but I'm in. And they go parading through life, and the folks who put them there are just sitting there the whole time like they bought it. Got another one. They got a conveyor belt of them. And they will sit there and do that. Now, because they got compliments and they believe them. They bought into the hype because they want to believe that they're special. But there's also another side to this. The other side is that these individuals, they kind of got a little bit of an eye. They got a little bit of an eye on Zaddy. It's like, hey, you're a little shady sometimes. You're a little shady sometimes, Zaddy. So I got my little bit of an eye on you here, just in case you ever decide to turn on me. So what they then tell themselves is, but I'm smarter than them. I'm smarter than Nagin. I'm smarter than Mosby. I'm smarter than Kilpatrick. I'm smarter than them. Yeah, you got those others, but it wasn't because you're so great. It's because they were dumb. I'm smarter than them. What's his name? Not Deval Patrick, Patterson, who was the lieutenant governor in New York, blind, and they got him up out of there. They're like, yeah, get your blind ass up on the out of here. You can't see, don't worry. One of the security guards will walk you to the door.
Facts.
Yeah, and then after him, remember there was the other black fella after that. They got a 2-for-1 sale there. Lieutenant governor, another black lieutenant governor, we talked about that before. They got him up out of there. Or at least he wanted to be. They grabbed him, and the way he's gone. Well, yeah, brother, they select these flawed individuals. The parties don't select people who actually represent us. They select people who will obey them and then tell you, okay, they're fully vetted by us. And then they just stick them in place. These individuals are either fully delusional and figure, well, if I hold my head low, I'll be all right. Or they figure, well, don't worry, they'll come after me one day, but let me just go ahead and I'm smarter than the rest of these guys, so they won't catch me. They won't be able to do me in. And if they do, I'll blow this whole damn thing up. And that's what Fanny Willis is trying to do now, and it won't work. So that was the detailed explanation of why you see them over and over again, despite the voluminous, obvious, glaring track record that this doesn't work. You ain't smart. You ain't slick. You ain't special. And they're sitting there telling you, I smart, I slick, I special.
Well, guys, you heard it firsthand. We all understand this. So why can't they understand it? Like Jason said, and I'm going to just reiterate, everybody think that they have the magical key or they have the formula. You don't have no formula. These people vet you from your rooter to your tutor. Trust me. These people can tell you everything about yourself, everything that you watched on the internet, every club that you was involved in, your grades, your family history, your blood type. These people know everything about you. That's why they invite you in. And remember this, they always have something over you. Just in case, whenever you start kicking up, you see Fanny Willis, whenever she started kind of kicking up a little bit, or either that she got too big for her britches talking about Trump, okay. See, it's one thing about these people. They take up for each other, even though they might be on the opposite ends of the aisle. Oh, don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. It's all a dog and pony show for your eyes to cast the illusion that vote matter and all that. Nah. Presidents and all of that stuff is selected, not elected, according to FDR. He was talking about this in the 30s. See, family, the difference between me and a lot of people is I respect the elders' wisdom. I listen to a Khalid Muhammad, a Malcolm X, a Martin Luther King. You understand? A Dr. Claude Anderson, a Francis Chris Wilson. You understand? A Dr. Neely Fuller. You understand me? A Dr. John Henry Clark. These people have wisdom. And what you do, if you have any kind of doubts or either you have any type of discrepancy, whatever they say, put it to the fire. Just go put it in the fire and see whether it comes out pure gold. Look for yourself and see exactly what they say. Because like me, to keep everybody honest, and I'm getting ready to go, to keep everybody honest, I check behind people. Everybody. As a matter of fact, I want you to check behind me. That way, family, it keeps everybody on an honest foot, if you understand. And with that being said, guys, hit that subscribe button. Come on back to see me. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.